Hello friends. Welcome into the craft room. How are you? I hope you're having a great Saturday. It is Saturday evening here in North Carolina where I live, and I am so happy to be in the craft room with you guys. Come on in and join me. I would love to share a project idea with you. And today we are going to see another idea with our July club transfer. So if you're wondering what the club is, it is Club Couture, and it is my monthly subscription club. It's a DIY club where you get amazing project ideas once a month delivered to your mailbox for only $21.99. And beginning in August, you actually even get another bonus, 2 bonuses in August. And then going forward, at least 1 bonus every month on top of all of the specials that we offer only club members. So if you're wondering what that's all about, feel free to click on the link and get more information. But come on and join me. We're going to do an ink project. And before I get started, I'm just going to make sure that I am showing up live on Facebook. I decided to go just the regular old-fashioned route today instead of through StreamYard. I am going to go back to that, but I haven't had any time to tweak anything yet, so I just thought I would come back normal today. Normal for me anyway. So come on in and join me. When you hop on, make sure you say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, especially if you are new. I am so happy to have you join me. You'll know I'm live if you see that red circle around my profile picture. If not, you're catching me on replay, and I'm just so happy you're here with me. It's so much more fun to craft with friends. I love it when you guys come in and join me. So let me pull up my iPad real quick and make sure it's showing me live. Hooray! Yes, it is. And when you hop on also, if you will hit that heart button, I would certainly appreciate it, you guys. I am just going to put a couple links in the comments real quick, and then we will get going on the club. What have you guys been doing today on this wonderful Saturday? It's hot, hot, hot still. I'm sure it's hot where y'all live too. I don't think there is anywhere that's not hot. It actually is only showing 87, but I know it's still really, really warm out there. It's been a very breezy day, so it's extremely humid, and the what do you call it? The dew point is still very high here in North Carolina. So it's still, you know, it's still miserable out there. It's not pleasant to be out there for any length of time, for sure. Anyway, let me make sure that's in my comments, and then we'll get going. Perfect. And let me take that off and make sure, okay. Perfect. Okay, guys. So the July club transfer is fabulous. If you haven't catched it, you guys, bear with me today. This girl's exhausted. Anyway, if you have not caught any of my projects yet, let me just show you some super fun projects that we've done so far. So this is the first one I did just on one of our couture gallery boards. This is the Aiden frame. It is 9 by 12, and it fits any of our club transfers perfectly. This is just done in white chalk. So it's a blackboard. It's a reusable blackboard surface. It's actually magnetic as well. And I just thought it looked super, it just had so much character to it that it didn't even need color on this one. I wanted to show you what it would look like in just a one color design, because I very seldom do that, but I wanted to show you that. So that was our first project. And then my next project I did, of course I added a little bit of color. I had to have some color. I just had an old scrapbook that I had. I say it's old. It's old because I've had it for a long time, but it's new because I haven't even used it yet. I haven't been doing scrapbooking for probably about 6 or 7 years. So I plan to get back to it soon, but I wanted to go ahead and upcycle this scrapbook with it, with my transfer, and look how great that looks. That's our color of the month this month. That, if you were lucky enough to get that, it's called Take Note. It's that neon green. It really pops. This is kind of like a periwinkle color, and then I just used white shimmer there on some of my favorite places. So that was the other project that I've done this month. And so today we are actually going to do an ink project, because I like to show you the versatility of using our transfers. It's not just for chalk paste. It's not just for, it's also can be done with ink or etching cream as well. I don't know that I'll do any projects with etching cream with this particular one, but it would be super cool to do one. If you had a really cool bottle, or maybe even a glass block or a picture frame that you wanted to etch on, it would be really cool to pick out one of these designs, or even to etch on the picture frame Explore. If you had a picture from a particular destination you went to, you didn't even have to use the top part. You could just use this and do an etching on the glass. It would look super cool. I didn't think about doing that. I could have very easily done that today. But you can also use any of our transfers with etching cream, just so you know. And we are starting to offer that in my online shop as well. But you can pick that up at most craft stores as well. And before we go any further, I just want to show you two more things. Number one, if you are a club subscriber or designer, they have instituted a new, I'm all crooked here, y'all. They have instituted a new little kind of present that they want to send you on your year anniversary of being either a designer or a club member. And they are going to send you a squeegee of the year. And this year they have chosen this color. It's Dream Car. It's that hot pink like we offered in February, our first color of the month. So it's like that color. It's that hot pink. And you only get that if you are a club member for at least a year, have been a club member for at least a year, or a designer for at least a year. And then going forward, whenever your year anniversary is, so for example, they're just starting this with club members in August. So if you've been in my club for a year or more, in August you're going to get this. Now your next anniversary, whenever that might fall, for example, for me as a designer, mine falls in April. So in April, I'll get whatever next year's squeegee of the year is going to be. I don't know what that'll be, but I'll get another one. So that's something new that they're doing every year, just to kind of celebrate and say, hey, thanks for sticking with us for over a year or for so long, right? And then the other thing that they're starting in August for club members is they are going to include an extra little surprise. You already get a B-size transfer, which is what this size is. It's like 8 by 11 or 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, something like that. A B-size transfer. You also get 3 single paste packets, okay? 3 different colors every month. It coordinates with whatever your transfer is, which is new and exclusive every month, only to club members and only to designers. But they're going to also start including, for right now anyway, a chalkable shape. So this is what you're going to get in August with your club transfer, which is this fabulous Fall Feels transfer. It says County Fair, and isn't that fun? And then this chalkable shape works perfectly with that image there. So you can do it on this. And they're going to start including these. Right now they're saying probably just chalkable shapes, but in the future they'll probably add some other things too. So it's going to be a surprise every month. I can't wait to find out. It's exciting. I love a little something extra. So that's what you're going to look forward to in August if you sign up with my club. And if you have been a club member in the past and you decided that you had paused it maybe for a while, I've had people do that. I've done it myself with my one for my daughter. And you decide, you know what, I think I'd really like to come back. Just for the month of July, they are offering a $10 only comeback fee. So if you were a previous club member and you decide you wanted to come back, I have a code. It's in the description. And it will be just $10 for the month of July club. So if you want to get this month's fabulous transfer and start being eligible for the goodies that they're going to include starting next month in August, then go ahead and join. And like I said, that code is in my description of this video. So don't forget to sprinkle this out. There might be someone who would be interested in having a subscription club come every month with something fabulous where they can use it over and over. Our transfers are reusable a dozen times or more, and you can use it, like I said, with all those different mediums. Today we are going to do, let's go ahead and move on. Today we are going to do it on an ink project, and I just happen to have this little cutie that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's $1.29. I don't think I got it on sale, but you can't get any cheaper than $1.29. And it's like a little wristlet, you know? I mean, I don't know if you guys are like me, but for example, my husband and I usually once a week try to go out on a date night. Well, we're not going anywhere super fancy. We're not doing anything, you know, major, but obviously I need a couple essentials, right? I need my phone, I need my wallet, or my ID, and I need maybe a car key or some lip stuff or something like that. This is the perfect size to take just what you need to go grab and go, right? So we are going to upcycle this tonight. We are going to use some ink and we're going to upcycle it with this transfer. Now, the colors that you're going to get with this transfer this month are Dune, which is the color of sand, Eucalyptus, which is a beautiful bluish green color, a greenish blue. I don't know whether you would say that. I thought I could grab it right off and I don't see it. But it's a green with a lot of blue undertones, and then Shimmer Copper. So those are the 3 paste palette packets that you're going to get this month with your transfer. Now, I am not going to use any of those colors tonight. I am just going to use a color that I think will work best for me with this cute little wristlet. So because it has silver accents, I guess you could say, I decided that I was going to use my Shimmer Silver ink. So this is our Chalkology ink. We do offer ink packets in single packets now, similar to this. Oh, that's Dune right there, you guys. See it? Oh, it's got a glare, sorry. But we do offer ink packets and single packets like that now too, and you can get more than one project out of them, you guys, especially when you're just doing something small like this. So this is going to be super easy, super fast. Won't take up much of your Saturday night. Maybe you have some great plans. Unlike me, our date night was last night, so we're pretty much home for the rest of the weekend. Anyway, let's get going. I have a little piece of one of my ink mats. We sell them in a big ink mat. I cut it down and cut it into smaller sizes so that I can do it for projects like this. I like to use an ink mat because number one, it's sticky. So it will, I think this is going to fit, y'all. Let me see. I say that and then this one may not fit. It's like the exact same size, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it in there. We're going to try. If not, I have another one that's smaller. But I like the ink mats because they're sticky, so they hold your fabric in place, no matter what type of fabric you're using and whether it's wrinkled or not. Oh, it fits perfectly. So it does that. It'll hold it's going to hold my fabric in place, which this is just like a canvas. And the other thing it does is it's a barrier. So the ink will not go through to the other side because I definitely don't want that to happen. Oh, there's something in there. Oh, it's one of those silicone packets. I didn't realize that was in there. I'm going to take that out. Oh, missed. All right, I'll get it later. It's fine. But anyway, put something in there. If you're going to do an ink project, make sure you put something between the front and whatever's behind it, because the ink can bleed through and you don't want that to happen and ruin something that you have, because ink is more permanent. Always make sure you have a wet paper towel or a baby wipe is what I usually use for your fingers, because anywhere you get ink, it could stain. If I get it on this clothes, whatever, even if I haven't heat set it. But once we're done with the project, I will let it dry and then I'll go and I'll heat set it. And I might do a video this next time of heat setting, because I have 2 items that I'll need to heat set, and just share it with you guys. This week is going to be a slow week for me for projects, just because my daughter will be home tomorrow night and I'll be helping her with some moving projects. So yeah, so I don't know how much I'll be on this week. It'll be a little bit more difficult. But I am just going to use this part. This says explore your world, because you know that's generic. You can use that on anything, but obviously this would even be great for a little travel bag. If you have a big, you know, carry-on bag, but you just need to have like your important stuff, like your keys and wallet, and if you have a passport and you need a passport, your ticket, your money, whatever, you could put it in a little thing like this and stick it inside your bag, and it's super fun and ready to go. So I am just going to use the part that says explore your world, and since I'm using it on a fabric, I am not going to fuzz it, because I want it to be as sticky as possible. So I'm just going to try to find the center and, like, you know, just kind of center it, and I'm just eyeballing it, you guys. I could do it, you know what, I'm going to do it off center because I just want to. So you can do it however you want to do it. I'm going to do it on a little bit of an angle, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay? And then once you have it placed, now this would make a great gift too. Maybe you have somebody that, hey, maybe you're really doing a big thing like giving someone airline tickets. Wouldn't it be cool to do a little bag like this and then put the tickets inside and give it to them? Or maybe you're just giving them, I'm sorry you guys, my nose is itching like crazy. Or maybe you're just giving them some money for a trip. Wouldn't this be cute to put it in a little bag like this? why not? This is super fun, right? And they can use it over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm just leaving the rest of it on my backer sheet, as you can see, just because I don't need it. It's in the way. Oops, I put my squeegee up. So I am going to use my ink. Like I said, I'm going to use Shimmer Silver just because I love shimmer, and I think it's just going to be, it's going to be simple, but it's going to be not flashy, not elegant. It's going to be simple, but I don't know, fun. I don't know. I just love shimmer. I just love shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to take the ink directly out of my jar. And actually, I need to pay attention, you guys, because I don't trust myself not to go over an area I don't want. And then I am just going to apply it right to the silkscreen area, covering all the silkscreen. And I do suggest, you guys, that you only work in one direction, either up and down or side to side, not both, when you're working with ink. Even though I've got really good adhesion, I mean, my transfer is really sticking. Some people call these stencils, and I guess you could call it a stencil. It's just a silkscreen stencil because the area in between is silkscreen, and it's self-adhesive, which is, in my opinion, the best part. So you're not dealing with tape, and you're not dealing with a stencil that's sliding all around. So that's what I think is so amazing about our product. And then you get a wonderful image every time. But you just take your ink and you put it right over the silkscreen area, and then I go back like I'm doing right now, and I pull off any extra, but then I'm also making sure that I've covered everything. And you can tell whether or not you have. But any extra, you just put right back in your jar. That's the cool part. And it will last and last and last. And you can get quite a lot of projects. Oh, I am wasting that, y'all. I'm not wasting it. You can get, I keep getting more on my squeegee than I get in the jar. I don't know what I'm doing there. You can get quite a lot of projects out of one. Okay. Hi, Suppy. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys. I'm going to check my fingers before I go to pull off my transfer to make sure I don't have any ink on them so that I don't touch anywhere else and get ink on it. But let me just show you right now what it looks like. And when you're working with ink, you have a little bit more lead time. As you can see, there it is. It's filled in. It doesn't dry as quickly, and the ink kind of goes already into the fabric. Or if you're even using, like you guys know, I love to make my own coffee mugs. If you're doing something like that as well, it kind of goes ahead and attaches to that surface, so you don't have to work as quickly with ink, just so you know, okay? And if you have any questions about any of the products I'm using or any of the techniques, feel free to ask in comments or send me a message. That's what I'm here for. All right, guys, here's my favorite part. I'm going to peel and reveal. Perfect every time. How about that? You guys, that looks so fabulous. And it will be permanent once I heat set it. So what I usually do, I typically let it dry 24 hours or more. For example, the shirt I did last Saturday, is still sitting here, and I need to heat set that. But I let it dry because you want your ink to be dry all the way. Some people like to go ahead and dry it with the blow dryer and then heat set it, but it's completely up to you. I just prefer to let it sit, and then I'll get several things at once, and I'll go ahead and do them all at the same time. You can heat set it with an iron, or you can heat set it with a heat press. I have a heat press, so that's how I'll do it. But once you have heat set it, it will be permanent. You can wash it. You can use it over and over and over again. It'll be permanent. It's not going to peel off. It is permanent. And I do not wash my fabrics before I do my ink projects on them. But look how cute that is, you guys. Now, if I wanted to, I could certainly put another one of these little guys up here if I wanted to, or even here, because I certainly have plenty of room. But what I'm probably going to do is I might put my initials on the back. I actually have some cute little iron-ons, and I might just do that. Or I could use some of my alphabets from one of my other transfers and do my initials on the back in ink as well. So I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to at least show you this part and how you can use all or part of a transfer that you have, that you get. And then when you're getting the monthly transfer, you're building your transfer collection as well as your chalk paste collection. So if you are interested in this, just click on that link, find out about the club. It is definitely, you know, I think it's something I would have enjoyed getting before being a designer. I would have loved to have gotten it. So if you know somebody that's creative, it can be a great gift too. And beginning in either August or September, that's actually going to be an option as well, where you could actually gift it to someone as well. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope that you're staying cool wherever you are. I hope you're doing something fun or memorable, or maybe you're just relaxing and you really need that. Good for you. But thanks for letting me share this project idea with you guys. I hope that it inspired you or encouraged you, or maybe it just entertained you. But be sure to sprinkle it out. Let me know if you sprinkle, and come back and join me next time when I share another project idea with you. Until then, be safe, be healthy, and be blessed. Bye, guys.